All right, Junkie Nation, gorgeous Georgian goes delivering another MMA superstar. This time it's Rory MacDonald, former Bellator welterweight champion, current PFL welterweight, who's in the semifinals against Ray Cooper. Semifinals take place on Friday, August 13th on ESPN2 and ESPN Plus, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We have semifinals in the welterweight and lightweight division. Welcome back, Red King. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
All right. Man, I got to tell you, Rory, we get the sheet of who we're interviewing. We start to look. I was looking for different angles because we spoke to you a few months ago. Have you ever taken a look to see your resume, how padded it is? Like, seriously, brother, aside from the Bellator title, wins over Diaz, Pyle, Guyman, Penn, Ellenberger, Woodley, Safadine, Lima, Daly, many others. But these guys all won major belts, and you hold wins over that. Do you even geek out at that, at your accomplishments? And you're not even close to being done.
Not really. Just looking forward.
Well, allow us to do it. Because seriously, WEC, King of the Cage, which you competed in as well. UFC, Strike Force twice. Amazing. Cage Rage. Goes, what's the one that Ellenberger was in? IFL. He won the title there. It's pretty amazing stuff. And here you have a chance to, advance, win $1 million, and take down the former champ as well as another belt. What do the belts mean as much as the money, or are you just a prize fighter now?
A bit of both, they both kind of hold a special place for me. Yes, I don't know. I wouldn't put one over the other.
See, I call it the reckoning. So there is obviously the win and there is the money, but I feel like the reckoning is like the legacy and then looking back and seeing what you did. I'm not in your spot, but I don't know. I think the reckoning is so important. And at least you said it's kind of even Steven in this case. How about this? Up until this year, they used to do 2 fights in one night in this round. Was that something you were looking forward to and disappointed it's not happening, or are you glad that it worked out the way it did?
Well, I mean, in the end of the day, it's better for me. It was exciting because I've never done that before, so I was kind of looking forward to it. But at the end of the day, I'm fighting more often for the same amount of money, so it doesn't change anything for me.
I got you. Now, that was an excellent point because I was going to say the reckoning. It'd be cool to say I did something once them OGs like Don Fry and Ken Shamrock and Hoist Gracie did back in the day. I didn't go back into your amateur or early pro. Did you ever do more than one fight in one night?
No, never. So, it was one of those things, like, I was looking forward to being able to do that, to see how it feels, see how I could adapt through it. But, it wasn't time.
Okay.
Rory, one thing that never gets talked about when people talk about evolution of a fighter, we've spoken to a lot of your teammates, and your name always comes up as being like a really good teammate and how you've been able to help other fighters become better fighters. Is there a sort of evolution for being a good teammate throughout your career? Is that something that people need to work on, and as they grow, that grows as well?
I guess I just try to treat others like I want to be treated and try to be professional. I treat my training like, it's a practice room. It's a laboratory. I've done it long enough that like my ego is out of it, and I've accomplished enough. I feel, or at least I've done it enough that I don't feel like I have to prove anything in there. So I'm using that time better, and maybe that rubs off on other people, and they appreciate that because I'm not going in there trying to kill them. I'm just trying to get better and work on sharpening my sword.
Does the coaching aspect of the game, does that ever interest you, maybe when the career's over?
Yes and no. I mixed emotions on it. I'm not sure if I'll get into it or not.
Has there ever been somebody you've come across, a younger fighter, maybe in the training room or even somebody that you fought, that you kind of said, you know what, this guy kind of reminds me a little bit of me when I first started out?
Not really. Just because of the fact that I haven't focused on anybody in that sense, like try to like shadow anyone. I haven't really had that opportunity yet to really analyze someone. It's just like when I'm still, going after something in my career. I'm trying to achieve something. So I really put a lot of emphasis on focusing on myself and getting myself better. But if I switched over to the coaching role / fighter, I might spare extra time to like focus on guys and help them more. But at the time being, I'm really just trying to improve and achieve things in my own career right now.
A guy like Ray Cooper, who at times can get a little wild in there, is that somebody that's difficult to prepare for just because that's sort of hard to replicate a little bit in the training room?
Yeah, you'll never replicate in the training room with like a guy like that. That's just going to come down to experience, which I feel that I have. And, I've fought those type of fights before with those kind of guys. So, those are always interesting. They're exciting because you don't know what to expect. You gotta just adapt when you're in front of it.
Rory, they say every fighter can be broken. That's not to say every fighter has been broken, but is that something you can even recognize when watching someone's previous fights, or is it something you have to feel in the fight itself?
Obviously, you could do both. I mean, it's evident when you could see someone break down, watching them on TV. But definitely in the fight, you could, you're sharing a very intimate thing. You're reading each other like 100% of the time, so you feel it maybe a little better when you're in there.
Listen, man, this is going to be a great semifinal. I think a lot of people were like, damn, why couldn't they meet in the final? But it's going to happen either way. And it all goes down on the 13th. And, man, we're pumped. Thanks for sharing some time with us. I know you're mid-camp, probably busy. So we appreciate you spending some time with us here on MMA Junkie Radio. Stay healthy and good luck, man, with the rest of the camp.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.